another little session, another little healing opportunity. Welcome to That's How I Feel. I am your boy, the Reverend, the voice of a generation, Dwayne Murphy Jr., ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Bow Wow's retiring. Move over, buddy. It's my time.
My God.
I did that one for my boy Jarrell. Shout out to Jarrell Scott Barnes, man. That's my man, dog. Yeah, figured I'd start out with a nice little chuckle, right? You appreciate that, James?
Absolutely.
Man? Yeah, man. It's my voice of reason right here. Man to my left, James Webb. Man.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, man. It's the guy that, bounce my ideas off of and try to get a little stuff off my chest. I think we all need it.
Yeah, bro.
It's been a lot going on, man. I keep saying it, man. A lot happens in a week, bro. It is. It's been about a week since the last time we were in here. Man, the entire world is very different.
Yeah.
It is very different. I feel like, because we've been on the streets here, kind of following, kind of covering all of these protests and all these demonstrations and stuff for getting justice for George Floyd and people like Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, countless other names, dude. It's like, it's nuts to be, you were just saying it earlier. It's just nuts to be like, it's almost like you're on the outside looking in, but we are a part of it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very out of body.
Yeah. It's something I never thought I'd see something like this in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, this is the world is protesting, dude. Like
The entire world, bro.
It's crazy, dude. They're doing this in Canada, Brazil, Mexico, everywhere, and it's all the same thing, dude. Like, I am totally blown away by what I've been watching. It's been it's put a lot of people in a very heightened state emotionally, for sure.
Oh yeah.
The subject matter is very, very tense, man. You know what I mean? People of color are very unfairly policed and monitored in this country, man, by our law enforcement, dude. And it's something that stems back from even way before a police force was even a thing in America. You know what I mean? We've always been the ones that have had the quote unquote metaphorical knee on the back of our neck in society, dude. And it's like, it's crazy. It's like, it feels like this is the generation that doesn't want to put up with it anymore. We're finally here, ready to do something different. It's nuts, man. I am not only, because it's not just that you're seeing the outpour, the outcry for things to change. It's like things are actually happening. You know what I mean? You got the Minneapolis police force, or you had the state of Minnesota, suing the police force. You have things like man, you put a long list out on Facebook today, James. I wish I could recall it right now, but weed is a thing in my life. I gotta say, it's a very important. It's just there's real change happening, man. These officers are actually getting charged, man. They've reopened cases for Breonna Taylor. They have moved to put the men on trial for killing Ahmaud Arbery. It's like the chokeholds are now outlawed.
Yep,
and,
illegal
in police forces and stuff. Even just as quickly as those dudes who knocked over. Did you see those policemen who knocked over?
Yeah,
that man in Buffalo, dude.
They've been arrested.
Arrested. You know what I mean? That's the stuff you weren't seeing this stuff a year ago.
You weren't seeing this stuff
6 months ago. Yeah.
This is brand new, dude.
Hey, James, we're on the same page, buddy. Yeah.
You know it. It's simpatico, dude.
But yeah, man, that's but it's crazy. Yeah, so we've been out here in these streets, man, and a number of people have, man. I always want to take a moment to acknowledge all the people who, I know, James, you've been out there every day, with the, with the camera filming and stuff. And you went out with other comedians. You went out with Jarrell. You went out with John. And I know I'm sure they had very similar feelings to what was going on, man. It was just this. It felt very, very different. Even that first day, because I actually wasn't even in Chicago the first day that the protest. I think it was the Saturday. I was in Texas. Just taking care of some family business and things like that, and it was hurting me not being somewhere protesting. I guess I'm not trying to say I felt like it was my duty, to be there but without a better way to saying it, it did in the sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know the way I said that might not make a lot of sense as far as my verbiage and stuff, but I think people get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like the weight of the world was on my shoulders alone, but it was hurting me to not like be in the midst of it. You know what I mean? Because these are things. I mean, there's things I know I've talked about for most of my life. You know what I mean? And I've always been around, my friends. People who aren't people of color, and then it comes up, and I know I always would make the joke of like, oh man, I'd always like feel like I had to kind of apologize for going on the rant. You know what I mean? Like that's something that like a lot of black people would feel like would happen. They feel like they felt like they were going on the rant. You know what I mean? Because once you start talking about like all of the issues, all of like the historical atrocities and how it affects so many areas of our country, you know what I mean? It's almost like you can't stop, man. Like, and it's you just start spilling over, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then Tulsa, and then Rosewood, and then bang, 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 and then Jim Crow, and then all that, and it just keeps going back, you know what I mean? And I know for a long time, I have white friends, and probably even now still, that I talk about it a lot, that are just like, oh my gosh, this is so much. It makes me so uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? But like, there's no better time than now. I can't stop talking about it, you know what I'm saying? And I can't feel sorry about the fact that I have to talk about it, you know?
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't. For a long time I did. I can admit to that. For a long time I did. I'd bring it up, and you knew it brought down the mood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because how could it not? You know what I mean? You're talking about subjugating an entire people.
Yeah.
In so many different ways. You know what I mean? People thought that just because the physical act of slavery wasn't happening, that you weren't seeing people out there in cowboy hats and whips and, you know what I mean, black people in tats, just because you weren't seeing that on the street, that meant it was all over. You know what I'm saying? And just because you weren't seeing the signs that said whites only and coloreds only, and just because you weren't seeing this stuff, that it was over. But all they did was put different masks on it, you know? And it's not, now is the perfect time to really keep pressing down, because you know what happens when you bug somebody about something over and over again? What happens? What do kids do?
I'd get pissed off.
Yeah, eventually, right? Look, can I get it? Can I get this? Can you do this? Can I get this? Can I get this? What do you eventually do? You just fucking give it to them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we got to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely see pushback, you know, because there's gonna be pushback. There's just people that are dug in on how they feel about whatever they feel, and they're just gonna be on the side of history they want to be on. They just feel like they're dug in. They got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so they're gonna push back and try to shift it. And I love some of the pivots people take too, man. You know what I'm saying? With the destruction, or like, why would you destroy property, or why would you know what I mean? Or think about all of we talked about a little last time. Think about all of the white people who are also affected by police brutality. I'm starting to see so many more memes now. This white dude got killed by police. Nobody talked about it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you just need to have some sort of like, you know, like some sort of like foot in this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see that, but we got to keep talking about it, man. We have to. And we got to keep making people aware of what's going on, man. It's been so, I think that's what I think has been so moving for me, is seeing the emotion of the people out there, you know? Like, and it's very, a lot of young people who are out there, and they say,
so many.
Oh my gosh, dude. So many, dude. It's like, and they are on fire, man.
Three 17-year-olds organized the 30,000 people march.
Yeah, those kids. Yeah, those kids were 17.
Yeah,
we were out there, man. They did that.
Teenagers,
I'm
bro.
tell you what I was doing at 17.
Smoking weed in the backyard.
First of all, we just got Obama, so I'm thinking, hey, we ain't going back, baby. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was ever gonna come to this. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I coasted off that joy for so long, man. That was 8 years of bliss, baby. Oh, my gosh, dude. Well, that's so moving to see, man. It's crazy. I know we were joking about the one young lady that came up to us. She was, because we're out here filming, right? You know, if you guys are following the people of comedy, man, you know, James is doing amazing work out here trying to get, like, you know, what's happening actually, like, at the protest, and not what the news is saying. You know what I mean? That was your vision behind it, right, James?
Right.
I know,
but I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, well.
And Jarrell and John McCombs.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. I think it's a lot of people have, I know told me personally, maybe have told you personally, they appreciate the work.
Yeah.
I definitely do. I'm thankful just being a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
It's like, this
is history, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and like to contribute to it and somehow,
yes,
to put some footage out there to give people.
There needs to be some kind of I think an accurate record of what's happening. And because there's so much, not to hijack the show, but
please,
there's so much, I hate using the term mainstream because it makes you sound like a crazy person. But like
the mainstream
media, bro.
Mainstream media, bro. Is my hat.
Like, I haven't watched like the mainstream news with the sound on for like 3 years.
Right.
Because like they're just trying to sell you stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And they'll show you footage of things and then they'll tell you from their comfortable desk what they think.
Yeah.
And then they'll play advertisements for
you.
No one's like constantly standing out there actually documenting what's happening. And I feel like this is, not to aggrandize it too much, but important work that you're doing. Frankly. Like, no one is giving, a consistently viewed opinion from the street like this.
Yeah.
And you and John and Jarrell were all incredible at helping people who aren't familiar with anything like this become, more accustomed to this even being normal.
Yeah.
Which it frankly should be.
It should be, man. Like this should be it should be the new normal. People are out here like, you asked me one time, what do I want to see like different? I know there were little things that I was asking for. Obviously, I want to see justice for, I want to see the officers, pay the price for murdering a man. I want to see certain things like that happening. But honestly, I just want to see it keep going. And I know that creates a skepticism. That's something I wanted to touch on too, man. That creates a skepticism among the black community and among the white community too. Because I've talked to a number of white people about this too, where they feel like, what is it? Why is the timing now? You know what I mean? Like people who are asking, like, why?
I've heard that too.
Yeah, like why now? And why is this all of a sudden? Because you weren't here, when such and such happened, and we didn't see you posting about this stuff when such and such happened. And I get that. Like I feel that too. Like honestly, black people, we don't have that skepticism from day one. You know what I mean? We get taught to have it. Hey, listen. They gonna tell you they on your side, and that's a real conversation. I wrote something on Facebook because it's about these. There are certain correspondents, these black correspondents, the Candace Owens types, the Terrence K. Williams, that feel like they need to align themselves with the anti-black sentiment. But this is a real conversation that I know my mother had with me at one point. You know what I mean? And she was very honest with me. And at the time, I felt like there was a strong racial tone to it because I was naive to the fact of, this is the world that I was living in. But she would say, hey, listen, you know what I mean? I know you have these friends, and I know you hang out with who you hang out with, and I know that they make you feel comfortable, but there's certain things you need to know. You can't do what they do all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself in certain situations, you have to act one way, even if you see your friends acting another way.
It's two worlds, man.
You know what I mean? And I need to remind you, son, and and she even said it was going to hurt for her to say this, and it sucks that like we have to say this to our kids, you know what I'm saying? But like at some point, they will remind you that you are black. Like they will remind you that you are black and they are not. You know what I mean? And it will. And honestly, it won't even come out of like some malicious intent. You know what I mean? It's just the world will show you, and the people in it will show you that you are black, and this is how the world works for you. And that's just a real conversation. I know a lot of parents have to have with their children. You know what I'm saying?
And so many people don't know that that's a thing that's part of a huge part of this country's daily life.
Yes.
That needs to be talked about ad nauseum until everyone's like constantly aware of that.
I said that to one of my roommates. I said that to him, and I thought it made him very emotional because he was like, I have never heard of anything like that. When I told him exactly what I just told you, that my mother has to sit me down at some point in my life and explain to me the rules of survival. You know what I'm saying?
It's insane.
And you have to do that to a kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff you got. I know you're having fun right now in your bubble of being a child. You know what I'm saying? But I have to shatter that right now, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it pains me to do this, but I have to shatter your bubble of safety right now and explain to you the reality of the world You know what I mean? And it just because if I don't do it, you could easily find yourself dead. Like without any way, you could find yourself
without
dead.
knowing you did anything wrong.
Exactly.
You probably didn't.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So, you know, when you see, like, you know, for years you would see I see videos of cops who, you know, and then obviously, you know, it's not, I don't want to make this a black versus white thing. I'll pull back on it a little bit.
Well, no, but
you know.
Yeah, no, don't fucking pull back. That's what this is.
Oh, what I just say earlier. Yeah, what I just say. See? You see? It's,
yeah.
It is a
Let the people know, dude.
But that's, it's like, it's gotta be broken. I appreciate you saying that. No, it's gotta be broken,
life,
dude.
man.
But like you see that it would make me angry. It makes a lot of black people angry when you see videos of, or even just in real life when you see how white people treat police officers and nothing happens to them, or when certain things go down and you're just like, holy shit, dude. You know what I'm saying?
When the protests in Michigan against the virus were happening,
against the virus,
dudes on the Capitol with rifles,
armed, loaded.
And the police were like smiling and nodding and shaking their hands.
And just like that, and we have kids out here, guys. Kids.
Children. Literal children.
Yes. 17-year-olds organized, 17-year-olds. And you have officers out here, you know,
strapped, bro.
Bro, like, I'm talking, you watch these dudes carry these batons, man, and I mean, they flexing, and they out of shape, too. What gets me is they out of shape. So what you flexing so hard for, bro? And these are kids walking by. We walk by the police. When we walk by the police station, we walk by APCs. We walk by police on bikes, on foot, behind shields, on horses, the National Guard. Children were walking by these people, dude.
Children.
It's nuts. It is not, and like this is what we're witnessing. You know what I'm saying?
It's all documented too. If you guys want to watch it, it's on People of Comedy.
Yeah, please go to People of Comedy, man. Check it out. Check out my alter ego, Danny Lime, baby.
Dan Lime, baby. Dan Lime's gonna be live in a minute.
Danny Lime is hitting the streets today, man. Please, if you guys appreciate it, I know
our getaway car is here. You don't have to hurry, but our getaway car is here.
Okay, yeah, we got all this. We got all this set up, man. Yeah, I created an alter ego called Danny Lime. In case you guys want to know, man, I felt like I couldn't go with Don Lemon Jr. I felt like that was too easy. So Danny Lime is Don Lemon's second cousin who couldn't afford journalist school, so he just took to the streets with a camera.
And when the sun goes down?
When the sun goes down, when the purge happens at 9, I become Young Citrus, baby. I'm a thug out here bringing you this news, fresh squeeze, baby, right from the source. Yeah. Got the juice, baby. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's you know, the show of force that we've seen from law enforcement it's insane.
Mm-hmm. It's jarring. It is jarring, and I'm sure that like it will be jarring, and it will be something. This is all something that I'm taking a lot of that I want to take a lot of pride in saying that I will be able to tell my family in the future about. You know what I mean?
We were saying this at Capri Green. We almost have to have kids now.
Yeah,
so we can tell them. Like,
I know, man. I mean, you know, no pressure on whoever. No pressure. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know. I have to explain because these kids gonna go to school. 2020 is gonna be a textbook by itself. All right, people are gonna major in 2020. Do you realize that all the shit that went down? You know they found some shit above the moon today. We'll talk about that later. Aliens.
What?
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
Wait,
yeah, exactly. I know I dropped that bomb on you. Exactly. It's just so like 2020. It's gonna be nuts,
only
man.
June.
It is only June. It is, dude. June. Look. I got June 8th. June 8th. 22 more days of June. Okay, before we are halfway through the year. All right. All this shit has happened, man. And what do we have to show for it? $1,200. That's what.
I don't have my $1,200.
And some people still ain't got that. All right. Yeah. Oh my Lord, dude! Like it is.
I'm wondering what's coming next month, bro. Every month, it's like, what's the next month
what is coming, dude? It's just like, you know, it's funny. Like I know people. I know my birthday came and went. I know we celebrated here on the show.
Yeah.
It was great. But like, I honestly, people were like, how would your birthday? Just since my birthday happened, it's been a week. And I was like, damn, I just forgot I had a birthday. Honestly. I forgot I had a birthday. I don't know if you know what I've been doing since my birthday. All right, I've been fighting for human rights.
Right.
Okay, dude, it is
I forgot
crazy.
You had a birthday. I forgot that there was a virus taking over the world.
Yeah, man, and that's people are risking. Like that's another thing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hand to God. You know what I mean? Thank God. You know he's still giving me good health and allowed both of us to get out there and do what we're doing. But like, that's what a lot of people are doing. We are risking, this contracting this virus and getting sick. And, I personally, man, like, I don't, as much as I don't want to, I don't want to get sick or whatever. But if I did, and if it was because of something I was doing,
I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, man. Like, you gotta say that, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can put my head to rest knowing that, I was out here doing something that really mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? And something that I think it's actively changing my personal life. I really do. And I got to acknowledge that. I think it's changing the way I look at things, the way I want to look at things, the way I want to approach life in the future.
Yeah. How
I want to tackle different situations, and what level of dedication and maybe determination I want to tackle them with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because, honestly, that the age-old quote, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Like, I can say that I for a long time, I just didn't really feel like I had like a singular cause I wanted to put my energy into outside of, doing the stand-up, making people laugh and stuff like that. It just seemed very broad to me, It seemed like, everything I was doing, everything I was putting together, while it was, they are accomplishments that I should be proud of, I didn't feel like, I'm like, what am I doing with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real feeling people have, and I think that I'm feeling like, this right here, going out here, covering these things and seeing how people are acting in real life on these streets, man, is something very important, man. It's something I'm always gonna be able to talk about in the future, dude. I would love to travel, man. I'd love to travel the country doing this stuff. Hey, get on this Patreon, baby. You know what I mean? We raise enough money. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to another city, dude.
You send Dan Lime nationwide.
Sending Danny Lime nationwide, baby. And somebody tell Don Lemon to tweet me, man. I'm telling you, man, he won't answer none of my tweets. It won't. It sucks. I would like to get a tweet from Don Lemon.
What do you hope to see tonight? We're going to Little Village for the Black and Brown Unity meetup. There's going to be a lot of special guests there. The Black Panther Party is going to be there. Several aldermen. Okay. What do you hope to see there tonight? I think just more of the same, man. I just hope that I see more of the same passion for this issue each and every time we go out there, you know what I mean? And in a positive way, you know what I mean? Obviously, like I said, because people keep saying, the country's on fire. You see I watch a lot of news outlets. Some of them are like, world is burning down, country's on fire. Well, you know what? Let's do it. All right, let's burn it down. Okay, we built it. We built it for free. It's
all
true.
Right, for free. So you know what? So burn it down. All right, I don't need it. I don't need it, dude.
Let's make something new.
Why not? Why not? You probably gonna make us build that for free too, okay? So you know what? I want a lot of say in what's going on in the future. That's how it is. So yeah, I'm hoping to see the same level of passion, man, and like the support from the other communities that aren't just Black and Brown, man. I do want to acknowledge that there is a lot of support from the white communities, and a lot of support in the way that they understand. I feel more now they understand that they don't understand.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, that's at the bare minimum.
Jesus.
Can you give me that? If you can give me that, you know what I mean? When I talk to you, when I say it to you, if I can just see and really feel that you don't understand, and if you're willing to ride with me and let me walk you through some things. I can't walk through everything. I don't know everything about Black people. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. We got a museum for it. I'll take you there. I want to go. I ain't been yet either. So, but like, if you're willing to walk me through just what it means to us, you know what I mean? Just like the level of like the pain, like when you see those interactions where it's like, how come you did this and how come you did this? And so many people feel like, oh my gosh, so unjustified. Oh my gosh, a race card again. It's like, no, there's, because the way you see, I feel like the message of what racism has been, at least to the white community, and if I'm wrong, I hope someone would correct me or whatever. The message of racism is, if you have to be outwardly, overtly putting that in my face,
right?
All right,
yeah,
with unashamed, unabashed, I'm saying this, I'm treating you like this, I'm putting you in this position because of who you are and what you look like, and you can see it. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That's very ugly. All right,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's very ugly, and even if you agree with it, a lot of times you don't agree with seeing it. Yeah, even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because we're all about be nice and whatever. This is the world we live in now. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things are done behind the scenes with the veil of there's nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
A lot of gaslighting.
A lot of gaslighting. A lot of, if this can't, look how come that, people will use the term of a double standard. Well, I can't understand the double standard. You know what I mean?
I heard that today with a certain person who got fired.
Yeah, we listened to that things about those radio people. You know what I mean? The double standard, and if they're acting that way, then that's, dude. That's not that you're shifting it. That's the pivot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I mean, I'll say this as a white guy. I think the best, for white people watching out there who don't already know this, I feel like most people who we talk to kind of know this intrinsically, but I'll say it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If right now, white guy, white girl, if you're not a black person, you need to just shut the fuck up and listen.
That's it. Just listen
to what black people are saying.
Exactly.
It is high time that we do that, and that's the only way we're gonna get results.
And by listening means taking it in, applying it, and adapting, and growing from it. You know what I mean? Because we know you hear us.
Yeah. Hearing
we
and listening.
We know you hear us. Okay.
Two very different things.
We're breaking your shit. All right. We know you hear us. All right. Okay. But you're listening. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We got people in the chat. I always like to give a chance to open it to chat if anybody has things to say.
So Jarrell immediately when we went live said Dwayne has the same hairline as Stephen A. Smith.
I appreciate that, Jarrell. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Carrie Kruk says that this is powerful and that she's working on this as a white woman. So we appreciate that. And that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to do better.
Yeah, man.
And I do feel like people need to be given the chance to do better, especially now. It's something that I, have seen in the last 24 hours. Is that our side, the left, kind of always devolves into this okay, well, now we have to hunt down problematic tweets from 10 years ago.
Yeah, thank you, James. That's my moment right here before we go. Tired of this shit, all right,
dude.
You digging very deep.
Yeah.
To get some of these people. Now, okay, look, and I said this online earlier, you know what I'm saying? If you're losing your jobs or your businesses because of this stuff, I don't feel sorry for you right now. Right. Okay, sorry. I'm still very raw at the moment, and if that's the reason why you're losing it, I'm not going to say sorry for it, all right? But what I will say is that like you just said, like exactly what you just said, you got to give these people the chance to show that maybe they have had some growth, okay? If it's not there, it's not there, and you'll see that very fast.
Yeah, they'll still be saying the same shit.
Exactly. Or they'll just fall away and go back to, these people, your true nature will show itself, all right? But I know I've seen a lot of people who are just like, I don't understand why you doing, and it's not even black people. That's the crazy part. It's not even black people. You know what I'm saying? It's white people going after other white people now. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if you believe. Do you believe?
That needs to fucking stop.
Come on, man, because we want them too.
We need numbers, dude.
Yes, exactly, man. And nothing is going to deter people more than having people come, just joining a club and immediately having that club be like, you don't belong in it. Isn't that the thing we upset about?
Yes.
People?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we upset about? You know what I'm saying? That's what you joined for, right? You know what I'm saying? So now you want to jump on somebody else now, okay? And make that. I broke my glasses over this, all right? I did, but it's important. It's important, bro. You know what I mean? We need those numbers. We need these people.
We got to stay together.
Give them the chance, man. I'm thankful. You know what? I was so mad about that Drew Brees shit. I was so mad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the people around him are giving him a chance. You know what I'm saying? We just have to. And I know as a black man, I'll say this again. I'll say this too. I know we've been burned over and over again. I know it. I get it. We get burned. We may get burned again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how are we going to ask for better and be better and not show some little form of better? You know what I mean? Still stand up for what you believe in, man. Still do that. I'm telling you, man, go out there and break that shit if you need to, man. I am not going to stop you from doing that, dude. But we got to show that we are a little better somehow. We got to show the example. We got to show the thing that we're that we want. You know what I mean? If people don't see it, let's show them what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? I saw something about protesters surrounding a police officer to protect him from other protesters, and I think it was New York. Was it? I think it was in New York.
I'm not sure where it was.
But I mean, we'll find out if anybody knows. You know, we'll find out what that is. But it's like we got to show that. Like let's show that. You know what I mean? We've seen the interactions with the people out there, and I'll kind of close on where we're at here. We've seen the interactions with the people out there, and seen the police. Okay, it honestly, it has not been at the level of contention that maybe it was when things started on them. I know them first couple nights, you know what I mean, and that was what was pain in my heart, and I wanted to be here when things were rough. You know what I mean? I know they did get to a certain degree of chaotic and things like that, but every single day since then, we've seen the numbers grow, we've seen the passion grow, and we've also seen the peaceful passion grow too. You know what I'm saying? Even if it gets a little like there was a moment we saw that police truck, you know, and people got in the way, man. There have been other people who have stepped in the middle there too and just said, hey, man, this is what we are fighting for. The message that we're here for is Black Lives Matter, justice for George Floyd, justice for all those people who have been wrongfully affected by how the police and law enforcement and how they've been, you know, handling us, okay? And let's stay on that.
Stay on message, dude, for real.
You know what I mean? So before you let anybody, when you're watching TV, before you let anybody else tell you that we're not, you know, governing ourselves, policing ourselves and stuff. Yes, we are.
Oh, my God, dude.
Because we know. Dude, we went to the South Side yesterday, dude. There was more fun down there. I had more fun down there.
It was
and
dope.
we missed the protests.
We did.
Than we had when we've been, you know what I'm saying? Because the people know exactly. They know exactly what they're fighting for. We know exactly what we're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we're going to let anybody tell us anything different. This time, we're not going to let you pivot us in any other direction. You know what I mean? We're not going to let you blow the winds this way and get into our minds and tell us, oh, it's because no, there's no other clear cut. That video is as clear cut as anybody can make it, man. And I think that's been the biggest difference. I've seen this been said before, and I agree with that sentiment, dude. We did not see a instantaneous hair trigger moment of somebody pulling a gun on somebody, making a split second decision. And people could lean. There were a lot of people who would lean behind that, say, oh my gosh, being a cop is tough, you know, split second decision. Right. No, you watch that man slowly die on camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's nobody. He
had a long time to make an infinite number of decisions to stop doing
dude,
that.
sat there. And then he sat on for 8 minutes 46 seconds. The video is almost 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So we had another 2 or 3 minutes of actual dead person.
Yeah.
On that footage. Nobody agrees with that, dude. Nobody. And I think that's why it's so important. I think that's why so many people are getting on board and getting behind this now. And I just hope they keep doing it, man. So I know there was a lot more passion in this particular podcast. I know I keep it very chill and stuff, but you guys can see that, you know, I feel the way I feel. I know you all feel the way you feel, man, and we have got to keep expressing these emotions, man. We got to keep saying that, dude. So if anybody here, you know, felt like they were touched by this, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in, stuff like that. We're going to start creating, I'm going to put a forum a little together now that we got a little collection of episodes and stuff. So maybe do a YouTube channel, maybe get this, you know, all over the place, dude. Well, no, man, but I think that's what I feel is going to be here. To help you decompress, let you know, because it makes me feel good to let you know where I'm at. And I feel like I said when I started doing this the first time, I don't think I'm the only one that feels the way I feel about a lot of things. And while I'm not speaking for everybody, I know I'm not speaking for everybody. I know I'm not trying to tell you how you should feel. I'm just letting you know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And if you agree with it, cool. If you don't agree with it, I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Because at least I know you feel something about something just like I feel about something being something. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, James. I was rolling right there. You saw that? I was rolling, baby. It's all good, man. I like that. I like and you know, I like to it has a little personality to what I'm doing too. You know what I'm saying? Can't all be perfect, dude. We can just be people. Oh, saved it. Can't all be perfect. We can just be people. Oh, come on, baby. I'm on top of this. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching this, man. We're going to get out here. We're going to get back on these streets now and show you what's going on at some of these protests. We're going down to Little Village, down to the Pilsen area. We're going to see how they're protesting down there and what they're doing. And hopefully you guys can tune in to People of Comedy, watch that. Again, I got to thank James Webb for giving me the time to come here and say this, and, you know, putting this out there to the people. And you guys will see Danny Lime very, very, very soon.
Hell yeah.
Down there doing his thing. So, once again, we'll be back, you know, in a week, something like that. You know, if you want to follow me, Dwayne Murphy Jr., I'm all over the place, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on Twitter too. I'm trying to find Don Lemon. Get Don Lemon to tweet me. Somebody knows him. Somebody knows this nigga.
We gotta be close.
Somebody. So, all right, guys. Hey, you guys have been great. I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's been my time. Appreciate you.